by law, they are prohibited. We're prohibited from auditing or getting any answers from the Fed, and yet they have more money and more control over our lives and your dollars and your future. They have control over the foreign policy and the domestic policy, and you don't have any right to know anything about it because I can't even get the information. It has to come about by the passage of legislation like this that demands that they are not independent and totally secret, and that they can rule this country through the power of creating money. It's a monstrous fraud. It is something that has existed throughout history, where the king gets control of the money and they inflate the currency and dilute the metals and print the money and whatever, but it has to stop. Right. Ultimately, where we really need some supervision and some earmarks are the trillions of dollars spent by the Federal Reserve. They get to create their money out of thin air and spend it. They have no responsibility to tell us anything. Under the law, they're excluded from telling us where and what they do. And this, to me, has to be addressed. I've introduced a bill, and it's called H.R. 1207. And this would remove the restriction on us to find out what the Federal Reserve is doing. Today, the Federal Reserve, under the law, is not required to tell us anything. So all my bill does is remove this restriction and say, look, the Federal Reserve, you have a lot of power, you have too much power, you're spending a lot of money, you're taking care of people that we have no idea what you're doing. We in the Congress have a responsibility to know exactly what you're doing.
Right now, more than ever, the public needs to hear this.
The conspiracy against your money.
This is why we're here, so we can address the issue before it's too late.
As you've probably noticed, we are living through an economic disaster unlike anything the world has ever seen. People are losing their homes at record rates. Household and government debt is exploding. Good people we love and care about are losing their jobs and their savings. The middle class is shrinking and is in great danger of disappearing altogether. My name is Andrew Cass. As you'll soon see, there is indeed a conspiracy. It's been pulled over the eyes of honest, hardworking citizens like you and me by the people in power. They've kept us in the dark far too long, and we've paid for it far too dearly. But now it's our turn, and it's not too late. We know what happened to your money. We know who took it. And if you're the type of person who's willing to take a stand for yourself, with courage, integrity, and a self-made resolve, we know exactly what you can do about it. You see, most will never have the opportunity to pull back the curtain and look behind it like you are about to. By the end of this DVD, you will know who is taking your money and what you can do about it starting today.